important match, though, for the Brisbane Heat and the Hobart Hurricanes, both with that opportunity, the Brisbane Heat. And there's that swing in. She wasn't looking for that, Lizelle Lee. It's past Redmayne. It's past Vol. It's not going to get past the boundary line. Oh, and into the hands straight away. A wicket with her first ball, Charlie Knott. It's a lovely action. She gets into that powerful position, getting ready for the caught and bowled so that she can comfortably come forward and get both hands around it. Yeah, gets a little feather on it. Just help it on its way there, Elise Villani. And that is the first boundary. Cross seam, doesn't get all of it, goes up in the air. Sipple running back, she's got a good pair of hands and takes the caught and bowled. Knott's taken the first, Sipple's taken the second. Hit in line. Now, whether or not it was close enough, it certainly is. Amelia Kerr back into the Brisbane Heat side, back into the WBBL and picking up wickets straight away. Threw up, well bowled. Not getting between bat and pad. Nicola Carey, after a magnificent innings the other night, hasn't got going here this evening. Needed to make contact and does so. A little hand on it means that it won't find the boundary. But they're going to have to get going. There's a chance and it's taken. Redfern with the dive at the stumps. And it's carnage out in the middle for the Hobart Hurricanes as Starlenberg departs. Confusion reigned for the Canes, but calmness for the Brisbane Heat.
Yeah, this is absolutely the last thing that the Hobart Hurricanes need as we see this shot from Villani. Really good effort from Hancock to get a hand on it. And then Starlenberg trying to go back for a second. Caught absolute no man's land.
Straight down the ground. It's nice contact from Ruth Johnson. It's going to be one bounce four. Low on the bat, and it clears the offside with the field up in the power surge. Again, backs away, goes straight down the ground this time, Elise Villani. That is smart play from the Canes skipper. And she goes to the opposite side. That is smart play from Ruth Johnson. The field was up. She knew where the gap was, and she absolutely nailed it. That's a thick edge. Backing back. One hand up. Got herself in a slight tangle. So the hand had to go back behind herself to try and clasp it. In the end, it goes down, and the partnership continues on. Oh. She's hit that nicely, has Villani. Really nicely. That gets the crowd going on the hill here at Bellerive. 6 all the way to finish off that 15th over. Yet she still goes big, does Ruth Johnston. Coming around, it's a comfortable catch in the end to Hinkley. The 50-run partnership comes to an end. It was an important one for the Canes as they were in all sorts when Starlenberg departed on 44. Picks out the field for the first one. So Jess Johnson showing a lot of faith then. Apologies, that's also Elise Villani's 50, her first 50 for the Hobart Hurricanes. Waist-high full toss and bursts through the fingers at mid-off and has enough power to get to the boundary line as well. Picks that up nicely, finds some space as well. Bowled up, change of pace as well, stump to stump line, hits the top of off, and that is the end of Hayley Silver-Holmes. And we've seen a full array of the deliveries that Courtney Sipple has at her disposal. We've seen the short ball this over. She's gone the Yorker length and the off-pace stump to stump. There she does, and there she gets the wicket. She's tuning into you, Elisa Healy, with your bowling plan. She gets Molly Strano clean bowled. And she targets the stumps again, but Amy Smith can get bat on. As that is the completion of the 20 overs here at Blunston Arena. The Hobart Hurricanes were in trouble early, losing Lee for 5, and then they lost consistent wickets before a good partnership between Villani and Johnston. And they've found their way up to 120. Can they continue their winning ways with 120 on the board?
Yeah, well, we saw there was something in the wicket early. You know, the ball just holding a fraction, but Elise Villani, she held this innings together, 58 off 54, coming together for a very good partnership with Johnson, who also contributed with 26 off 23, but unfortunately, the other batters just not chipping in enough around them.
Purple skies at night, Hurricanes delight. If it is going to be, they're going to have to bowl exceptionally well here at Blunston. Width, don't give Grace Harris width early. Oh, that's straightened, and will it go in line? It does! That is huge, Strano, getting the big wicket of Grace Harris, playing all around that delivery. And what a start here for the Canes. Some nice footwork, and has just held a shot beautifully, has Amelia Kerr. That's the way to start WBBL 09. Looks to go up and over and does clear mid-on and Hayley Silver-Holmes. A release shot there from Georgia Redmayne. Gets the length and also the line that she would like here, Georgia Redmayne. That is a very nice shot through the offside. That's through. Just waited on it there, did Georgia Redmayne. Nice use of the hands through the point region. Gone through point region once. She's gone one too many times as she picks out Amy Smith with some good hands at point.
Schmel decides to change the angle, come around the wicket. I mean, talking about this, Georgia Redmayne trying to give herself room to hit through that offside and spooning it to backward point.
Picked up nicely by Kerr, but picks out Ismail, who just then lets it go through the hand, slightly out of position maybe, as Kerr picks up the boundary. So she goes straighter with the pull shot, just stands up nice and tall. It's a wonderful adjustment there from Amelia Kerr, having been dropped the ball before. She's gone a little bit straighter the boundary before, but even if she goes a little bit squarer, she'll still find the space to pick up another 4. Amelia Kerr has favoured that area of the ground, and why not? That is her 3rd boundary through that mid-wicket region. You can't bowl there to Amelia Kerr. She is so quick on her feet and so good at finding the gap.
I think as well, just given this is the gap that Kerr has been hitting this whole game. It's in that sort of straighter cow, which is a mid-wicket line.
Once again to that mid-wicket region. And no, yes, once again a boundary. And with another favoured pull shot, Amelia Kerr finds the single and also finds her 50 in the WBBL as well. Her first in the competition. And she's back in and really making waves straight away. Bowled up, leg stump, no need to appeal. Hayley Silver-Holmes, have a look at that. Yeah, the bails are off. Mignon de Pria, a former Hobart Hurricane, departs. What a breakthrough. Hits it high on the bounce, and there's a bit of work to be done by Molly Strano. If she can't get it, not too many will. Well, the field is up on the offside, and that is the class of Amelia Kerr. Ramped, but misses it. Top of off stump. That is huge from Heather Graham, because it is Amelia Kerr on 59, her first half century in the WBBL. and she has been bowled in the first over of the power surge. Hurried her up a little bit there, did Georgia Vole, but the control to get it backward of square finds the boundary line. That's in the air, but it's hit with far too much power for Strano to get a hand on it, and it goes over the boundary line as well. Not one step hit over the top, over the boundary line, and closer yet again to the win here, the Brisbane Heat. That finishes off the Strano over. The short ball and the pull shot has been completely and utterly dispatched for 6 and for the win as well. That is an exclamation mark for Charlie Knott and for the Brisbane Heat as well, as they find themselves back in their winning ways. They've won the first 4, lost the last one against the Strikers. They've now beaten the Hobart Hurricanes at home, and it is a very welcome back. Warm welcome to Amelia Kerr as well, who batted and bowled so well.